Hi guys, so I thought I'd do an April favourites video because I've got quite a few things that I've been liking this month. So I hope you enjoy and I'll jump straight in. So skincare, I've got one skincare item that I've been using for about a year, but I thought I'd mention it because I love it so much. The New Fusion Multivitamin Cleanser with vitamins A, C and E for normal to oily skin. And it's basically like, obviously like a face cleanser, face wash thing. And it's absolutely amazing. It makes my skin feel so good. It's like so soft after I've done it and amazing at taking off makeup because my mum was always like, take makeup before your shower, and I always do it. But I always have bits on that don't come off when I take it off with like makeup remover. So this is amazing and I absolutely love it. And it feels so good after you use it. So I don't know how much it is though, because my stepdad gave it to me just to try it out because he wanted to see what it was like, and I really like it, but I don't know where you can get it. I'm really sorry, but I will try and find a link to it and put it in the description bar. So beauty items, I've got three beauty makeup items. My first one is the number 7, what's it called? Moisture Drench lipstick in number 30. I can't actually see what the name is because it's rubbed off. And I'm not really sure how I got this. I felt like maybe it was my mum's or something and then she didn't want it anymore, so I took it. And it's kind of like, I don't know, like a muted browny red, and I really like it. I just think, I don't know, I've got quite small lips and I think this makes them look bigger. I don't know how, it just does. Normally when I wear darker colours it makes them look tiny, but this, I really like it. And it's like, it says moisture drench on it, and it actually is really moisturising. I just think it's a really nice colour for like every day, and I've been wearing this pretty much every day. And if I'm not wearing this, I have been wearing this, which is the Revlon Colour Burst Balm Stain. And it's I've used it so much it's rubbed off the side, and I love this so much because with a lipstick, with this lipstick, you can kind of chuck it on and it doesn't really matter whether you're too accurate because it's kind of like a kind of natural colour almost. Well, for me it is because I have quite dark lips. But this one, I love this because you can just chuck it on and you don't have to be precise about it, and then it's really nice and shiny when you first put it on, but then when the shininess goes, the colour is still there and it's such a good colour. I've got it in Crush 005. And I really like it, and I highly recommend these. I haven't tried any of the other colours, but this one has got a really good colour, so I recommend using this range. And my last beauty thing is the Benefit Roller Lash, which I got at the end of March, and I've been using it, and I was a bit sceptical because I used the They're Real and I loved the They're Real so much, and I had like a mini version out of a set of that and it was running out, so when I went shopping with my dad I was like, I might get a new one, and then I was talking to the lady and I was like, which one would you recommend me to get, because I kind of fancy trying this one, and she said this is kind of better for every day because they're real volumizers, and I was like, I prefer volumizing mascaras. I've got quite long lashes anyway, I don't really need the length, and this is apparently lengthening, but I was like, I'll try it anyway because I might as well, and I've already tried the They're Real, so I want to try this one. And the packaging is so pretty. I love the packaging. I think it's really nice. And it's also got a plastic applicator, which I'm not really... I normally like the bristle ones. I feel like they actually get the product on my eyelashes a lot better. But this is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. And I think it's... How much is it? I think it's like 20 quid, 25, I think it's 25 quid, it might be a little bit more, but it's amazing. And I love Benefit before. I've had like Benefit concealers and Benefit like eye creams and stuff, not like eyeshadow creams, and I really love Benefit, and obviously I really love that they're real. So I thought I'd try this, and actually I find it better to get off than their real, because their real is so difficult to get off, which is in one way is good because you want it to last, but it is really difficult to get off, and they make a specific makeup remover for it, and I didn't really want to buy that on top of my normal makeup remover. So, but this one is really nice to get off at the end of the day, and I absolutely love it. And the brush is kind of like a curved kind of. I'm not really sure which way you're meant to use these curved ones. I don't know, I just use it how I fancy. I've got it on today and I just think it's amazing, and because of the brush it's got, it kind of like, it really, there's not much effort in like making your lashes separate. It just does it on its own. It's amazing. So I've been really loving this. Going on to hair things. My hair isn't actually pink at the moment, but it was pink and it's faded now, and I really need to do it because my roots are horrendous. Anyway, and I always use the Schwarzkopf dyes, and I've used those for a while, and I always use them when I was red. And I've tried the pink and I think it's quite good, but I fancy trying a different brand. So I went into Superdrug and I was just looking around, and then I asked the lady and she was like, yeah, you should try this because someone I know who works here tried it, and the blue she used was amazing, and she was blue for a long time. And I know blue is a colour that stays quite well compared to other colours, but it's this Knight and Wilson brand, and I don't know, you can get it in Superdrug, and I'll try and find a link, but I don't know where else you can get it. And it was on offer, so it was £5 rather than £8, which I was really happy about. And I got the colour, it looks quite purple in the camera, but I got the colour Magenta Dream, and this is the extra large bottle, and it has quite a range of colours. Not as a lot as some like bright coloured hair brands, but still like, quite a good range. And it looks really purple in the screen, but it's actually more like pinky than purple. And so you can actually buy this pastelizer that's meant to make it obviously pastel, and it was like an extra £5, and I was like, I'm just going to use conditioner like I normally do. And it's actually, oh my god, it's so pigmented. And I think you need the pastelizer to actually make it pastel, because I mixed, like, this is the bottle, which is absolutely huge. I mixed like half a squeeze, literally the tiniest little bit, with conditioner for my hair, and it was still so bright pink. And I'll try and put a picture in here so you can see it, because it's faded quite a lot. The only thing is it did fade really quickly, but that's what you kind of got to expect with bright dyes, so it's not going to last that long. But I'm hoping the actual like product's going to last me a long time, because I'll be able to mix it with a lot of conditioner. And I'm going to do my hair again at the end of my exams, so if you guys want a video on that, let me know. And I've already done a bleaching video, but I might do a pink hair video and show you how I mix the dye and everything. But yeah, I really recommend this company, and the product is really nice. It says it's called, where does it say this? I read somewhere it was a gel, but it is kind of like a gel. It's different to the Schwarzkopf, and I felt like it's nicer to use actually, because the Schwarzkopf is like, the bright dyes are quite thick and they're quite difficult to get into your hair. They do a lot of different colours. I'm kind of tempted to use the blue and go kind of pastel-y blue, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I really like it, and it's got shea butter and argan oil in it. And yeah, I would recommend using these. This one definitely came out so vibrant, and I used the tiniest bit. On my roots they're kind of still pink. I don't know whether you can see that in the camera. I don't know why my roots have stayed pink and the rest of it's just faded to blonde. Yeah. So my last two things are kind of like booky film things, I guess. And the first thing is a really nerdy thing, but I got it with a book voucher, and it's kind of nerdy, but I felt like I should be more intellectual, because I bought some kind of like non-intellectual books, I guess, that are like beauty and stuff, and I thought I'd buy one that would be a bit more, you know, I don't know. I just thought I would, and I actually find it really interesting. And it's this periodic table book, a field guide to all the elements, and it is by Paul Parson and Gail Dixon, and it's really, really good. It's basically got like, it's got a periodic table at the front, and then when you go in, it's got, I haven't read the introduction, it's got like a little page on each of the elements, and then it's got information that actually I didn't know about a lot of them. It's kind of interesting about how they were discovered and stuff. And yeah, it's got like 2 pages on each, and then some pictures of different things like to do with the element. And I just think it's really cool because I've never seen some of these elements like in real life before, because obviously a lot of them you don't use in labs and stuff, because I do biology, but I did chemistry A-level. And yeah, so it's really, I really enjoy it, and I think it's quite nerdy, but you know, I think it's good. And kind of like, I read like 1 chapter on 1 element a night, and I kind of feel like, you know, I'm broadening my mind and I'm making myself more intelligent. So I thought I'd share that just because it's kind of an interesting favourite, and yeah. And then my last favourite is a TV series, because I watched all of Pretty Little Liars in about 5 weeks and it was amazing, and now I really don't want to do it myself. So my mum gave me Downton Abbey to watch, and she gave me the first 2 series, and now I want to watch the 3rd one, but I can't because I don't have anywhere to find it to watch it, because I don't really want to go on a legal website, because last time we did that I almost got a virus. But I watched the first 2 series of Downton and it is so good, because my mum didn't really want to watch it about 2 years or whatever when it came out, because she didn't think it was going to be that good. She thought it was going to be a bit soapy, and then she watched it and then she was like, Annie, you have to watch it. So I started watching it and it's so, so good. And yeah, I won't spoil it if some of you haven't seen it, but it is really, really good. And I think the people who play the characters play them really well. And I also really, really liking Mrs. Selfridge at the moment as well. But yeah, so there is another series of this. Maybe there's 4 series, I can't remember. But I haven't watched the 3rd or 4th yet. So I'm hopefully going to watch those over summer when I go back home. But yeah, that's it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Bye!